Are you in pain from a recent breakup and you are not sure how to cope with it? I understand this can be a really, really difficult experience in someone's life. I've been through it myself, unfortunately, a few times, and I know that the emotions that come with it can be super overwhelming. The first thing I would suggest you do is understand that it is going to be painful. It's not going to be a walk in the park. When you truly, genuinely care about someone and you have spent a length of time with them, you've gotten very attached to them, it can be very difficult to just shut all those feelings down and to forget about them and wipe them out of your life. It's virtually almost impossible. So understand that that pain is going to be there, but then also really understand that that pain will go away. But in the meantime, when you are in the thick of it, you've got to figure out how to deal with everything that's going on inside you right now. So having a support system is one thing that's going to be really crucial to being able to get through this experience. And that can include friends and family. That can include professional help like a counselor or a therapist. But the thing I think many of us overlook while we're going through this experience is really working on ourselves. And doing those things like having a group of trustworthy people around you and seeking help, seeking therapy, seeking counseling, those are forms of self-care. And that's what's the most important during this time. And the reason that you're likely feeling so much pain is because all of your thoughts are consumed by the relationship, the breakup, the other person, what have you. So the thing that I found is the most helpful is to replace those thoughts with something else. Now, obviously, this is a process. You can't just like snap your fingers and stop thinking about it and all of a sudden start thinking about something else. But you can begin to start this transition period where you are working on yourself and you're finding things that you are excited about. And that will start to take the place of all of those really painful feelings. And I think the reason sometimes we stay in this prolonged period of suffering is because we are not willing to do that. We kind of know that that's what we need to do and we need to focus on ourselves and focus on our internal, external health, but it's just more comfortable for our brain to think about the other person. And I think you'll find the more that you do that work on yourself and the more that you grow as an individual, you will start to realize that maybe that relationship wasn't the one for you, even though you think maybe it was and you lost it. And what are you going to do because your whole world is crashing down? Initially, that's what it feels like. But once you start doing that work on yourself and when you really deeply understand who you are, what you want, you may find that that person was not a match for you. Sometimes people come into our lives for a certain season because we need to learn something while we are in relationship with them, or maybe they need to learn something from us, or maybe both. But understand that endings are a necessary part of life. Not every relationship is going to last forever, and that includes romantic relationships, friendships. Sometimes people have to leave or we have to leave in order for us to gain some kind of knowledge or some kind of wisdom that we wouldn't have had otherwise. Being in emotional pain definitely sucks, but it is likely for your character development. This is going to grow you and make you stronger and more sure of yourself. And dealing with heartbreak and painful situations also teaches you empathy. It teaches you how to empathize with other people who are going through similar situations, and you can help them. That's a big reason why I started this channel and this whole brand of the Heartbreak Nurse to begin with, because this was something that I experienced, thought I would never ever feel better. I would never get out of it. I would always be in pain. And then I realized, no, I need to take this pain and take this heartache and use what I've learned to help other people get through theirs. If you are currently going through a breakup, going through a really painful situation, and you need some help, you don't really know what to do next, I have created a free reading guide with a list of books that I think will be really, really helpful for you. The link to that is in the description of this video. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more content just like this.